Welcome back, guys. Just because of one controversy, it feels like Marvel had to rewrite its entire history. All that build-up we got after Endgame, which we revised like a full syllabus, might now feel a bit wasted. Because going forward, the MCU will show things that people actually like, instead of pushing what didn't work earlier. Now, as we already know, Avengers, Endgame is getting a re-release before Avengers, Doomsday. But let's break it down step by step. Why does Endgame even matter again globally at this point? This re-release is not just about crossing that $3 billion mark. There's actually a huge secret hidden in it, directly connected to Doomsday. Let me remind you of the date. We're all watching it again, eyes. September 25th, this year. And this time, the movie will act as a direct pickup point for Doomsday. In that 3-hour 1-minute runtime, they might add new content, which they will, as hinted already, that leads into Doctor Doom's incursion storyline. Just like how Thunderbolts had a long post-credit scene, Endgame's re-release could also include major new additions. Leaks have already started coming in. Nothing is officially confirmed though. But yeah, they might even insert a big new moment in the middle of the movie. And honestly, I'd say add another 30 minutes. We're used to 3-hour movies anyway, grinning face with smiling eyes. They could literally show Victor Von Doom's origin, so that when Doomsday begins, the audience already has full context. And I'm not just saying this randomly. At the Scotland Sands Film Festival, director Joe Russo confirmed that the re-release will include footage directly tied to Doom's story. He even said it's a critical companion story and a setup for Doomsday. Meaning, this isn't just a re-release. It's a bridge between the past and the future. And everything we saw after Endgame? Now it might just exist on a take-what-you-like basis. Because Marvel's original plan, making Kang the main villain of the multiverse saga, completely failed due to real-life issues. So now all those post-credit scenes and setups, they don't matter as much anymore. For Doomsday, only a few projects stay relevant. Captain America, Brave New World, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, Spider-Man films. But realistically, these alone can't properly set up Doctor Doom and world-ending incursions. So what did Marvel do? Damage control. They took their biggest and most successful movie, Endgame, and made it the foundation again. Which actually makes sense. If something worked the best, build on that. Now, there were also test screenings, and some leaked details came out, again, not confirmed. According to those leaks, Tony Stark's funeral scene will be extended. Steve Rogers will talk about time travel consequences. We'll see Steve going back to the past with Peggy. And some ominous Doom-like shots might be included. This could be added as a post-credit scene, directly connecting to Doom. Now let's talk about the real twist, Steve Rogers. Chris Evans and Haley Atwell are confirmed for Doomsday. The Russo brothers are directing again. And they've confirmed Steve will have a major central role. But his story is still a mystery. We know he lived in the past with Peggy, then suddenly appears in 2023 as an old man and gives Sam the shield. So what happened in between? The theory is, when Steve chose to stay in the past, he created a new branch timeline. Just like Loki did when he escaped the TVA. And this branch could have triggered an incursion event, which caught Doctor Doom's attention. And boom, collision. That's where Doom enters, like a multiversal enforcer. Now here's something interesting. In comics, Doom has a strong connection with Franklin Richards, Reed and Sue's son. But Marvel often changes things. So what if the central being of this universe is actually connected to Steve's timeline or even his child? Sounds crazy, but this is Marvel. They've done similar changes before. Like in Infinity War, Hulk warns about Thanos. But in comics, that role belongs to Silver Surfer. So changes are possible. Now comes the full circle moment fire. When Steve goes to return the Infinity Stones, he doesn't have a shield. Only Mjolnir. But when he returns as an old man, he has a shield again. And not even the original clean one, it's battle damaged. Why would he give Sam a damaged shield? If he lived peacefully? That means he didn't. That shield has clearly been through another war. And this connects to a shot where Steve looks at his suit, not the shield. So theory. This is the same Steve who returned the stones, but then got pulled into another multiversal conflict, possibly involving Doom. That shield likely went through Doomsday, Secret Wars, and only then reached Sam. And yeah, Steve didn't say anything because he had already seen everything. And here's the most exciting idea. The entire MCU saga has always revolved around Tony and Steve's on and off friendship. So what if Doomsday is told from Steve's perspective? The story started with him, and might end with him. So yeah, this Endgame re-release is not just nostalgia. It's a carefully planned move by Marvel. Make money bag. Rebuild their story. Connect everything directly to Doomsday. With Steve's unfinished story, his mysterious timeline, Doom's rising threat, all woven together into one epic experience. Because Doomsday won't just be another movie. It'll be a conclusion, a test for Marvel, and a payoff for everything we've loved, lost, and are about to witness. Now you tell me in the comments. What else do you think they could add in Endgame? What more can they build? I'll cover your theories in the next video. Till then, keep watching.